have somebody that's in prison right now Snapchatting me.
Mm-hmm.
From prison?
Yeah.
Snapchatting you
Yeah.
He got a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
from prison. He ain't up here, is he?
I don't think so. I think like down and like.
Yeah, he can't be up here.
Yeah.
It's hard to-
I think he's
Hey.
federal feds, the feds.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's where he's at.
Listen. I was in state prison in Florida. I had a cell phone.
I'm gonna try to turn that
Phones.
Boom.
Phones.
Period.
Like, not just one. I had several cell phones.
A couple of them.
Yeah. Not a couple. A few. A lot. And then I was in the feds. One or two, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but cell phones is the thing that correctional officers use to make extra money on the side.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Trust me when I tell you. I'm not saying this on camera. I'm not saying this
You
on
are
camera.
saying that.
I was gonna say he's recording.
Oh! You better not play this
I
part.
was gonna say he's been recording for a good
You better not play
minute.
this.
Hold up. I got something to say.
You better not play this
It's
part.
already up.
No, it's not. It's
Like,
not live.
don't post me talking
don't
about
post
the
this
man's
part.
in the feds hitting me up.
Yeah, all that shit's up.
or I'll
No,
get beat
but
up.
I'm just saying, don't play this part.
Everything
Because I'm not trying to stop nobody from doing their thing, whatever they
They
do.
already know they
I
bring,
mean,
how the fuck
yeah.
is they bringing the fucking, like, it's not magic the way they bring the phones in.
It's in movies and everything,
They
TV
love to
shows.
make it seem like we the one bringing the phones in.
Mhm.
We the one bringing the dope in.
Mhm.
We ain't the ones bringing it in.
You right.
They bringing it in.
You right?
That's
So
what
then-
I'm just telling you. They already
Yeah.
know you ain't doing. If they want to blame, they want to scapegoat, they gonna blame you. But they already know because they know it ain't us. How the fuck I'm gonna get a phone in?
Right.
You strip searching me in and out of
Well,
the motherfucking junk.
Well, no. It's a little bit different in Florida, and you have to edit this part out. What I'm about to tell you.
Ain't Florida bad? Like their prison.
In Florida State Prison, Florida has 140 something institutions
Holy.
down there.
Here, take this. Let me know how you put you. How you feel.
Don't put that on camera.
Aspirin.
You just put it in a pocket on the side, on the big side. It don't matter.
Should be alright.
But in Florida, they have these prisons that are like medium security prisons that hold low custody level inmates, and they send them out every day to do work in the community.
Okay.
Especially when they have hurricanes and stuff like that. They go out and clean up and they cut grass at the parks and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Well, when they go out to those places, they know they're going to a certain spot, so they tell their girlfriend to drop off 10 packs of cigarettes and 2 cell
What if
phones.
they get that over the phone though? Like how would?
And then
how,
they pay these white dudes that are junkies to put grease on them and stick them up their ass, and then
Oh.
they bring them into the prison. So I'm saying that to say that COs are not the only way these cell phones getting into prison.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's like 1% how they getting.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
1%.
yeah,
That's like a minimum.
Yeah, it's not even 1%.
A lot of people won't even do it because they scared they might lose their minimum privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta convince somebody to do it. This I want to take pictures with this camera.
What did I tell you the name of that CO was?
Yeah, that's probably what you.
I talked to you about it already. His name was Keep It Real. His name was Keep It Real. Keep It Real,
Hey,
kept it
50
real.
cents.
Keep It Real, kept it real all the
You
time.
rich. Well, I mean, with a name like Keep It
And
Real, he better.
And he was getting his money
They're all getting there.
until they set him up. They set him up one day.
Took my man's out his glove.
They fucked him. He lost his job.
You got the AC on?
How many times you got kicked out of school when you was going to school?
Me? I only
I bet you
out
was
of
bad.
every
I
out
bet
of
you was
all
bad.
four, no. You want to talk about 12 years, or were we talking about the high school, like for the
Talking
the
about
4 main
K through 12?
K through 12? I got kicked out probably 2 or 3 times. Not kidding. First time I want to say because I slammed this girl hand on accident, but it was on purpose. but on accident. And like a
You bad.
it was like a metal gate. So I used to go to the school called Anishinaabe over south on Lake Street before they tore it down and built apartments or whatever. It was a K through 12 school, and I went there for first, second, and third grade, like half of that, because I moved back to North Dakota and stuff. So I was there, and I think I was in like the first grade or the I want to say the first or the second grade. Was it the third? I don't know. Either way, it was. They was like messing with the metal gate. They had like a metal gate that like clamped closed, and like I shut it, and the girl, she's small. She was really small, but like her fingers were right there, and I like pushed it. I didn't know she was right there.
You did it on purpose?
I mean, I knew she was there, but yeah, I don't know. I know that's so horrible to say, and I swear to God, I still remember her name, her first name. I don't know her.
I don't know no name drop.
Oh no.
Don't say no names. Don't say no names. I mean, unless you really, really want to, but I don't do no name drop.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she don't even remember me. That was in first grade.
Yeah, I'm sure she forgot about that shit.
What?
You remember? What would you think she would remember?
I don't know. But yeah, I did that. Not my. I think now that I got older, like think about it, I want to really apologize to her because like it's.
Apologize on camera.
It's like getting to me. Like, damn, I'm sorry. Oops.
What was she deformed from it?
No, her fingers just got. I think they broke, or it broke skin or something. Cause like when we opened the gate and everything, her hands were just bloody.
What was she doing to you to make you do that to her?
I don't know.
She was.
I think she was a B word.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, we were kids, so it's like I wasn't as outgoing as I am today. But like back then, I was like really shy and timid and stuff. But I think what I really think it was retaliation. Because I got pushed.
Something that she did to you before.
Yeah, because I got pushed off of like the little thing that you like hold on to and you like swing from one side to the other side. I got pushed off the little platform and I fell on my wrist and I broke it. So I think it was probably like, you're gonna
I'm gonna get that bitch back.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the new logo right here.
I got something to say.
I got something to say.
What's your last name?
Burton, like the snowboard company.
I just never asked you. Just one that was like, damn.
Yeah, I usually go by Ammira Janae because Janae is my middle name.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they look at my middle name, they be like, what's your middle name? Like, Janae.
Jeanette?
Janae.
Jeanette?
Like Jenny, but with a little twist. Janae.
Jenny with a
Hey.
Jenny with an A.
No, it's
Where's your glass?
Janae with an I. Janai. Wait, give it a. Never mind. Take it. You ready to talk shit?
Talk shit about everything.
Let's do
Talk
it.
that shit.
Everything.
Talk that
Everything.
shit.
You know, once I get in my zone, I'm an open book.
You had to cheat this time though. Because you had a little bit of.
Yeah. But you know, that's watered down. The person.
Yeah. So I had to cheat this time. All ready? I'm ready.
Ready.
Man.
Welcome to my channel. No, I'm playing.
Y'all see what we got back. Oh my God, it was
Ammira.
tough. It was tough to get her to come through, but she
Let's
came
see.
through.
It's been about like what, 3-4 months? I came when the snow was still out.
Yeah, that's when we was there, and here chilling with us. The SAF lawyer, prison lawyer, with my man
Ron B in the middle.
and you're on a grill pit,
Bitch.
And we got
Grill pit,
my girl. She came back. I'm actually cut into that what happened that night so people understand what we went through that night. It was tragic event, and but yet still we was taping during that time. So you had talked to us about a couple of different things, but I just want to keep it real smooth right now. And what you been doing? What you been into since we last seen you?
Pretty much just working, trying to work and maintain being a single mom. It's kind of hard.
Let's
But,
talk
you
about
know.
that a little bit. The single mom.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
let's go there.
Let's talk about that a little bit. How's your baby daddy drama been since we seen you last? Or no drama?
It's not really drama with him now. There was a little bit of altercation like back about 2 years ago when we officially like called it quits. But now he's actually stepping up and doing the legal process. I did file to get child support and everything, and they had sent me a whole little packet and everything, and sent me what he said, and I think he got sent what I said too, and pretty much he just wants 50-50. So I can't ask for nothing else than that. It's just like, to me, he does have another child, and he's more like involved in that child's life, but I'm pretty sure she struggles too.
How's your child with his other child?
Oh, she loves
Or
her
do they
baby
spend
brother.
time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I actually have a better relationship with the other child's mother, and I go through her with everything versus him. We really haven't had like a conversation, like sitting down. You know, we basically had a kid young, 18, 19.
Well, 18, 19?
Yep. I was 19. I turned 19 a month before I had her, and he was still 18. So it's just like, he was working while I was pregnant, and he was just like, here's my card. Like, get whatever you need.
Y'all went to school together?
Yeah, we did. My mother and one of his mother's friends actually had kind of got together and kind of like introduced us a little bit. Like, I went to go spend time with them. We went to the Y, and I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't really that interested in me until I kind of like forced myself on him, I guess. Like, I reached out to him. I was a detective, and I found him. I went to his uncle's page, I went to his mom's page, and I found him. And
Hold on. You said 18. What page? Like, you talking about Facebook? Or,
yeah, on Facebook.
Okay.
So before I met him, we met in 2012, and then we didn't have a kid till 2016. So that's 4 years. Like, we were on and off, but after he kind of got comfortable with me, he was just like, "Yep, that's my girl." And you know, I wish we can go back to like having a civilized like understanding and agreement and everything. It does hurt me a little bit, just like the things that we talked about, the things that he said to me, the things that I said to him, and I really wish like one day we can just sit down and, you know, come to a mutual agreement, because we do have a 5 going on 6-year-old daughter, and I feel like with daughters, having a father is very crucial, because I never had my dad in my life growing up, and that kind of hurt me and made me kind of choose the wrong people, because I wasn't like shown like what love like a man is supposed to give me. So I'm just out here like looking, you know, just dumb and young, and you know.
So is this the young man that got locked up?
No.
Okay. So this is your first love you were talking about?
No, this is my child's father.
Your child's father.
Yeah.
But so you did mention somebody that you were messing around with.
Yeah.
Pop. Was that before or after? I'm sure it's probably like later on down in your life that you're.
My first love, the one that got murdered?
No, the one that you
The
were.
one that's in jail
one
fighting murder.
Oh, him. Okay, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I met him like a year after I had my daughter. I pursued him too.
Now, where did y'all meet? Was it online?
We had mutual friends.
Okay.
And I kind of knew him already from like the mutual friends that we had, but he didn't know me.
Okay.
So I kind of like put in my friend's ear, like I want to talk to him, like put in a good word, you know, like how some guys do, girls do too. You know, we see something we want, we go out and get it. And some some men really like that in a woman. Like, okay, I don't have to, I mean, yeah, I was looking at you, but I don't want to come to you and make you feel like uncomfortable or nothing like that.
Right.
I found in Minnesota it's kind of different because I came from Chicago and we always been like, you know, go Mac on the bitch, you know, go, you know what I'm saying? And just be real, J down on them. And I came up here and I feel like when you step to abroad, just in general, before cell phones, for anything, just give me your number type, you know, let me get your number, how you doing? A lot of white females up here took that offensively. Like they wanted not so much make the move, but they had this I don't know,
that we too aggressive.
We were very aggressive.
Too
like you
aggressive.
run up, you might see some girl, you might be on a bus, you might see a girl get off the bus, like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. You know, let me get your number. They be like, whoa.
Right.
You know, so when you say that now, it's transformed so far, like women, but I guess that's with everything now. They feel like they can step up and holler at a guy, you know, make him feel.
It takes the right type of lady to have that confidence to be like, look, you look wonderful. Like, can I have your number? Are you trying to talk to me? Like, I'm trying to talk to you.
See, I've never,
Like, women, I think they'll take more of like a turn down better than some men do when men come and they try to mag down on a female and the female's like, ew, get away from me.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, fuck you, bitch. Like, damn, I'm just saying, like, get away from me, you know, but it is sometimes women that, like, they can say it differently. Especially if the man's just like, hey, can I get to know you? And some people be like, ew, get away from me.
It's just to go ahead back to the guy you said that got locked up. He was there. But when you said it, it's like, wow, I ain't never really, like I said, every time I've been up here, and not just anything, just even talking to him, because we had a situation too, but I'm going to talk. Tell me what's going on with you, or how y'all met and what happened with him going to prison.
Ain't even in prison yet. In the county.
No, he's still in county.
What?
Just like when I was together with him and being with him while he was in county for something totally different. Yeah, he had gotten into some trouble and did something stupid, so now he's back in there.
He ain't gonna learn, man.
Yeah, but I still talk to him.
Okay. I talk to him as picking up the phone,
picking up the phone, you know,
or
like,
just talking to him like, you know.
We still do video visits.
Oh,
we still
you go visit? You go in?
We can't. I mean, I could go all the way down to where he is, but there's no, because of COVID and stuff, even down there in the county, there is no, like, being in the county, you cannot, like, nowadays, I guess, I would say, I've never got to see somebody, like, face to face. It's always, like, even if we go down there, you're in a room, you see a little camera. And you're,
the camera?
Yeah,
what
so
county?
it's like a little camera, and then it's like a FaceTime, but you're in the same vicinity as the person, but you can't touch them,
right,
and everything like that. I did have a homeboy that was locked up in Stillwater, the prison, and there before COVID had even happened, we got to hug and take pictures, and it would be like me right here, and then him on the other side of me, and that's how it would be, and two chairs away from the other person, so you don't like get into their conversation or nothing like that. There's no like immediate contact. Like if I stretch, if I stretch, I won't hit you like that, So I think with the county stuff, it's more of like video.
Because when I was in county, it was just a plexiglass. We sat across the plexiglass and you was on the phone.
I don't think it's like that anymore.
Right, and that's Anoka County.
It's too much technology.
Technology.
But
technology advanced that.
But when I went to Oak Park Heights, and when I was in SIG in Oak Park Heights, I'm thinking Oak Park Heights is across the board. It's all video visits. So I'm in another part of the facility. You come in on the top, and I pick up the phone. I got a video phone call from you, and you sit in a little room and talk to me. That's Oak Park Heights. All your visits. No, nothing.
No contact.
No contact ever.
Now that technology is so advanced, he does have like a tablet, so like we text.
What county is this?
Olmsted in Rochester.
That's crazy. So they got tablets in the county now?
Yeah, they have tablets where he's at, and there's like this app that we both use, and it's pretty much just like we're texting each other. It'll tell me when he's online, if he's offline, and it's like 25 cents a message.
No. So yeah, they're doing that. But
yeah, I've been rocking with the same $25.
Does it cost you if like, say you guys are not texting, but you can see if he's online? Does it cost you to see if he's online?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just only if you're sending a message. If you receive a message, it doesn't cost. It might cost him. I haven't really asked him about that, but I know that it does cost me 25 cents, even if I say, okay.
Do you troll and see if he online sometimes?
Sometimes I do, because it's like, why haven't you texted me back? You know, it's still the same. It's like, I don't know. I think we're better off, like, as an understanding right now. He knows, like, every time I talk to him on the phone now, I told him in his voice, like, you can tell, like, you're tired of this shit, bro. Like, come on now. You've been in prison most of your life.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is y'all's relationship stronger or not since he's been locked up?
I would say it is strong, just because, like, we have an understanding. Like, even if he is out there talking to other females or I'm talking to somebody else, we're not together. But, like, we have that understanding. Like, that's my best friend. Like, that's like, yeah, we have a bond, and he has a bond with my baby, and my baby knows him and everything like that. And it's just, that's what it is to me. Like, if you're trying to pursue me, like, take to an account that I do have a child.
Right.
And my daughter always comes first. And if you can't get with that, then there's nothing for you here.
What kind of questions does she ask you about him? And not seeing him and stuff like that. And do you let her see him on video visits? Yeah,
they talk on the phone whenever she is around, and they do have video visits, especially when he first got locked up and we were together. Yeah, she'd just be like, I miss him, or I love you, and you know, I never forced it on her, like, oh, he said he loved you, like, say you love him back. It was just always up to her. I'm not, like, forcing nobody on her or anything like that, because my daughter, she's very vocal about the people that I bring into her life, and she'll be like, Mom, I don't like him, or Mom, I don't like her, or, you know, whoever, even if it's somebody that I'm interested in, or even if it is just a friend. She's just like, like, my baby's a Libra, and I believe very heavy in zodiac signs and compatibility and everything like that. And my daughter, a Libra, is, you know, scales. So she balances everything. Like, there's one time where I was arguing with my sister, and my baby, she just, like, crying, like, stop, like, you guys aren't supposed to be fighting, like, stop. And then I'll be like, okay, let me shut up, because it's bothering my baby, so let me just shut up. Because she doesn't like seeing her mom in distress. She doesn't like her mom being mad and everything like that. And when she sees me cry and everything, she's like, Mom, are you okay? Did so-and-so do it? I'm like, no.
So it'd be safe to say that, like, you and him have never been into an argument that disgusted your daughter or made her feel some type of way?
No. We never fought in front of her.
Okay.
No, because he has a son of his own, like I said previously, and I have a very good relationship with his mom and his son and his sisters and his brother and everything like that. So, I mean, we're just friends. Right. You know, if he needs me, I'm here, and if I need him, he's there.
Do you send him money?
Not recently, no. I don't as much as I did before, just because, like, he understands that I have a house now, and I have my baby. My baby's about to be in kindergarten. Like, he understands that my money goes towards other things, and I tell him all the time, I'm like, dude, you better call one of your ex bitches and get some money from her, because you ain't getting it from me.
You tell him just like that?
Yeah, we're very open about everything. I tell him everything.
So you said in his voice it felt like he didn't want to go back. What is his charge, if you can? What's his alleged charge, I should say?
Murder.
No.
2nd degree murder with intent, and then there's one without intent.
Damn. Okay,
and then possession of a firearm as a felon.
That's on top of that.
Yep, and then he also does have probation in 2 other counties, so he has a hold on that as well.
So when's he going to go to trial?
No. I asked him today, and he said that he's awaiting another lawyer.
Okay.
So once the lawyer gets involved and everything, hopefully the process will speed up. He already mapped it out. He was like, look, I enrolled in college today. I'm taking college classes. I'm about to be a welder. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I'm like, I'm glad you're doing that. And that's what shows me, like, he's growing up.
Right.
He doesn't want to be that boy that he was, always going to prison. Like, and I told him, I said, your friends are not your friends.
Why do you think he was? Do you think that was the reason he was taking all those penitentiary chances to impress his friends, or it was the lifestyle? Because I know I did it. You understand? So
it was more of a lifestyle, being in the gang that he's in and everything like that. Like his gang is more of like family. They all grew up together. They all came up with the same thing, everything like that. And I just feel like it's more of a name thing for him, or it was. Now it's just like, I'm tired of this shit.
But the problem I have with the conversation is this: it's like he's growing up in prison, but you know what he's facing. You know, second-degree murder is 33. It's Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? It's 33.
Yeah.
You do 23. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and I'm not sure it's any aggravating factors to do with this. And this is SAF Mo, your prison lawyer, you're in a grill pit. But you know, he could technically be looking at a 30-year stretch. So 30 years, you can't weld in prison. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff you come into knowledge, you know, and that's why we got the channel. That's why we myself and Ron B and I set up to get this channel and try to talk to people, because he should have made the decision prior to going to prison. Because right now, even if he becomes a well and get college classes, you might as well wipe your ass with that degree, because it means nothing in the joint. And it's great that he's coming to that understanding, but fuck, we losing too many of our black men in prison when they start to wake the fuck up, because they think these gangs are their family. And they are, in a certain sense. A gang is your family when you have a situation like you had, where you don't have a father figure in your life, or you don't have a mother figure in your life, so you gravitate to the gang. But the gangs don't have nothing but negativity at the end. So, you know, yeah, they are a family, but what type of family are they? Leading down the wrong road to do dumbass shit. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that because it just was listening to you, and it sickens me. Because we was just
to tell you too.
We was just at a demo for juveniles who find themselves in corrections, and a lot of them are sitting in juvie right now, and they want to get out, and they're making changes. But it's like, god damn. Tell me what you got to say, Ron B.
It's a dude where I work at, my other job, my second job, my overnight job. You know what it is. Those who know will know. Those who don't know.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But he did 30 years. 31 years.
Straight
31
30
years.
banger.
He was married before he went in. He's still married right now to the same woman. She stayed with him the whole time. The whole time. You gonna rarely hear that.
No. I'm not. Yeah.
The reason why I bring that up is because.
What was his? Can you say his charge?
No, I can't say his charge. But the reason why I bring that up is because of your situation with your man right now, with your baby dad right now, right? Say, for instance, hypothetically speaking, he gets 30 years. Are you prepared to be his friend for the next 30 years?
But that's not fair, because she's not really his woman.
Yeah.
No, I said his friend.
Well,
his
even friend.
Are you prepared to be his friend?
I don't even think like.
I mean, I'm like, I'm not gonna say halfway there.
Are you thinking about that right now?
But yeah, like I said, if anything I need, I would call him, or I would. His family to me is my second family, and they love me. And anything I need, they got me. Like, if I was homeless today, his room right now, she'll let me move in.
Right.
She'll let me be there. I'll pay my weight, or I'll hold my weight, everything like that, because she knows that's the type of person I am. And she knows, she even tells me, like, all the time, she is really trying to help me. Like, I told her, like, I have a drinking problem. And she was like, baby, I know. And she was like, little do you know, I did too. And then she helps me.
And your baby dad is African American descent, right? Okay.
Yeah. The thing of I wanted to talk about two things. The first thing, you said you got a drinking problem. The other thing is about when you were homeless, and you talked about that briefly when we were there. When we were together, we talked in and off the phone, but we talked a little bit about it. But the drinking problem, you feel like, did you start drinking as a response to something?
When I first turned 21, I just left. I left everybody behind.
Did you leave the state of Minnesota?
No, I left my household.
Okay.
And I was just like,
with your mom.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah, I left my daughter with her dad and my mother, and everybody else in that house. She had a house. She was good. You know, I would never have left her if she was not good.
Right.
She had a roof over her head, food in her belly, people to love and care for her as much as I would. Well, not as much, but you know,
Right.
can't beat a mother's love.
Yeah.
But
Never
you know,
that. Did you have a breakdown? There was.
I did.
Okay.
I did. A lot of people don't really understand that postpartum depression can come at any time after you have a child.
Okay.
And mine hit me after the first year.
And how does that look for those who don't know how that looks? Because to me, I'm just saying you're depressed. I don't know I'm wrong.
Right. It's just contradicting myself. Like
The pregnancy.
I'm not.
or-
I'm young. Like I was only 19 when I had my baby.
Right.
I'm young and I still have a whole life. I mean, thank God I graduated.
Mhm.
You know, that didn't stop me or nothing like that
Mhm.
because I did have my child a year after I graduated.
We're
But-
trying to help you help somebody else though. What, like you said,
Yeah,
what does it look like?
postpartum
What were the signs?
can come in any shape or form. It could be just not thinking that you're a good mother, even though that you're doing your everything. Your baby's good, you're good, you have a house, you have food, you have everything that you need. Car, job, kids good, everything like that. But it's just like with women, I feel like we go through like a pause, like I don't want to do shit. And I think that's what it was with me. Like, oh, this is my escape. Like, I'm about to go. And especially me being so young and everything like that, is just, I contradicted myself. I was just like, I'm not doing this the right way, and my baby's better off without me.
Right.
And I think that's what it really is when it comes to postpartum. Like, you're not the same person anymore. Your body's different. You don't feel the same anymore. Like, you have this little tiny human being, like, looking at you every day and just helpless. And you have
lost.
to...
You don't know what to do.
Yeah, you have to help this baby, and you don't even know what the hell to do because you're a baby yourself.
Mhm.
So did you seek treatment for that, or was your treatment then turn to alcohol?
My
just-
treatment myself was just me to get away.
Okay.
For me, when I get into tough positions and stuff like that, and some people might agree and some people might disagree, but I run away.
So watch your kid in the beginning when you ran away like that.
Her dad.
Her dad.
Her dad, my mom, and everybody. I mean, they checked up on me and everything like that, but there was a point where I told him, like, I'm ready to see my baby. Like, can I have my baby? And it kind of just, when I seen her, it was just like, wow, you are missing out. And that's when I kind of came back.
So when you left, where did you go?
I stayed with a friend.
You was just with a friend,
Mhm.
and were you just depressed, or did you not think about it?
I didn't really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just living a teenage life,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Living the dream.
Well, yeah, you
Doing
know.
what I wanted to do, you know? Like, didn't have to worry about if I had to take care of somebody else or anything like that. It was just me. You know, something that I was used to 18, 19 years before I had a little thing looking at me.
Right.
A little person, you know?
Right. You know, that could be difficult for anyone.
Yeah.
You know, just throughout the life. It's like even when your children grow up, you're still a mother or a father, and you still worry about them. Even more so because now you done had 18, 19 years of them. You know, and best friends. You know, done
Yeah.
things. So you worry more so about them, and you worry about, hey, you know, if something should happen to them, can I be the one to help them? Because you don't want them running. You know, you feel like being a parent, in and out of prison, in and off. It doesn't matter what situation when it's, you know, when you're a parent, you're always a parent, and you're gonna always be like worrying about your child, and that's fair because like the feelings that you have is that you're telling me, and if I got it right, is that it's the feeling that every parent gets when they have a child.
Mm-hmm.
I have someone now that depends on me. My life just changed, you know, and it's just overwhelming.
It is,
You know.
especially for women out here doing it by themselves.
And that's
Like-
that's crucial.
That
That's-
part right there is just
How much? But my question is, how many of the women? Now, if you don't agree with me, let me know. Want to do it on their own? Don't really want a man around.
A lot of women do. A lot of women are like, I don't need you, and they're independent on their own, and they stand to it. And okay, yeah, if you don't, I don't need your help.
Right.
But like, if you want to see your kid, here you go.
Okay.
But then there is some bitter baby mothers out there that, oh, if he don't want to be with me, he can't have the baby.
Right. Or yeah, it's
Like,
a bargaining
what?
trip. Or you can't. Just even if, and I sometimes I look at it too. Maybe if a guy can't pay child support, but he's trying to be in a child's life, but you won't let him because he doesn't pay child support. What's that got to do with anything? He's trying to be he might not be in a position where he can pay.
Exactly.
So I mean, I just feel like. So one more thing, I just want to back up one more time. You said you were homeless for a while.
Yeah.
Now, when you were homeless, that was with you, the father of your child, and your child, or was it just you and your child?
No, it was okay. So during this period of time when I was homeless, I talked to my child's father and I was like, "Look, I got to take care of my sister and her significant other at the time. Can you please just help me out and take the baby?" And at this point, my daughter was like 3. Yeah, like 3. No, 2.5, 3, whatever. She was still young and everything, and he lived with his mother at the time, and he was like, "Well, you can come here. You could live here. You could be here with us. This, that, and the third. But your sister and her significant other, cannot."
Okay.
And
Was
so I was
just
like,
bad blood between them?
not only that, it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. And it's like he kind of opened up my eyes, like, "Look, you're not her mother, so you have your own baby to worry about. Like, if you're okay, then we're good." And I'm like, "No, it's not. I can't just leave my baby sister out here like this. I can't. They don't have nothing. They got kicked out of where they were at because of me, because they were helping me out, because I didn't have nowhere to go with my baby. So
why did they get kicked out then? Because too many people on the lease? What?
No. So we were kind of like sneaking in the basement.
Okay, so is it now? What's the housing? Public housing or
no? So my sister's significant other at the time, his mother owned side by side.
Oh, okay,
and
I got it.
One side was her house, and the other side was the Airbnb.
Okay. But
downstairs in the basement, there was a big ass basement. I mean, it was a basement, a basement, but it had like 2 separate areas. So her and her significant other would be over there, and I would be in like the little closed off area with my baby. And it was just kind of hard, like, to keep her quiet, especially like not knowing that we're down there. Until one day they figured out that we were down there, and then it was like, "You guys need to get everything up out my house." And we're like, "Okay, whatever. What can we say? We can't say no. It's your house."
Right.
Like, okay. But no, but before we even snuck down there, we did ask her. We did. I was like, or my sister asked her, like, "Look, my sister has a baby. Like, she's trying to go to work, and I have to watch her, but my sister doesn't have nowhere to go because she was staying there, and me being there kind of like forced all of us to be homeless except for the significant other. He kind of was just like, "I'm going with you guys. I'm not leaving you guys out here like this or anything like that." And thank God I had a car. Thank God I had a job. Thank God I had some money. I stayed in the Motel 6 for at least 2 months.
Okay.
And during this time when we were homeless, we weren't really like in contact with our mother, just because some personal reasons. But after a while, we kind of all just came back together and got the house that she's in right now, and everything just.
What brought y'all back together?
Just pretty much needing her mom. Like, we don't know what the hell we're doing, and it's just like, "Look, you're my sister's parent. Like, she shouldn't be out here with me.
Right.
Like, I had somewhere to go. I had a good place to go. But I'm such a good person. Like, I was never gonna leave my sister outside."
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, everybody needed everybody. It was great that you did that because, like you say, with a child, I can see the justification both ways. Having a child, having a place to go for you and the child, but then also saying, hey, my sister shouldn't be out there by herself.
Exactly, with nothing.
With
This
nothing.
is the same sister you brought to the bar with you.
Yeah.
That I seen.
My mom's daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And even though she has her own opinions about me and everything like that, but you gotta
But even
understand,
after,
oh yeah.
Or not during. You guys were thicker than these, right?
Yeah, that kind of brought us together because, like, growing up with a sister. Well, you guys probably don't know because you guys aren't girls. But when girls grow up with sisters, me and my sister have a 5-year gap in between us. So I'm the firstborn off of both sides, and she's the middle child. So she has middle child syndrome or whatever they want to call it.
Spoiled.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Spoiled.
if it's not her way, then fuck y'all.
Spoiled.
And so I kind of lost my train of thought.
You were just saying that, I guess maybe she was looking up to you as a sister.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. We had came together during this time of like, look, we both need each other.
Right.
Like, if it wasn't for me working and stuff, you guys would literally be.
Oh, so y'all finally came to a meeting of the minds.
Yeah, we were good for a couple of months. The months that we were homeless and everything, but after that, it was just
happened?
like back to fuck you. So.
Is it like that now?
Oh yeah.
Still. Fuck, just like, what do you guys? What?
I think she has her own personal problems. That
Okay.
She needs to work out with herself and like figure out life herself.
How old is she?
She's 19 now.
Oh my gosh, she's a baby.
So it might be that she just wanna.
She's a baby.
Oh yeah.
Be her.
She doesn't even want to be her own
but
person.
she thinks she's top shit.
I did, what you think and what you think and what's going on are two different things. Because by having a child at 19 years old, like, bam, I'm in the world for real. I thought I was in the world.
Right.
But now motherfuckers want
I'm
their
in
money.
it.
Yeah, motherfuckers want their money. I gotta be at work. I can't sleep in.
Nope.
Ain't no Netflix blend watching shit
And
happening
then you
here.
got this social media driven era right now.
Yeah, especially with her generation
she's 19.
now.
There's no home training. This is raising individuals.
Social media.
That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
how, like, if people, like, what I mean is that, like, if I wanted to know something, I had to ask someone. I couldn't just go on YouTube and Google it, and then somebody else tells me. So I
still ask my mom.
That's
To this
what
day,
I'm saying.
everything. Mom, what does this
You're a
mean?
little bit older.
But still, I always ask her. Still to this day, Mom, what does this mean?
Well, a lot.
Like, that's what I want my daughter to call me. Like, Mom, what is this?
Well, just even feel like you have some type of stature in your child's life. Like they honor your opinion, your advice, and that to have that. So, but I'm saying, like, majority of the people they Google, they YouTube, so they feel like they know. So until they actually know what's going on, I mean, real reality hits. Like you say, where you need a place to stay, or somebody goes to jail, or somebody's in prison. It's just, and that's crazy with that.
Yeah, and even when I did get my first apartment by myself.
At what age is that?
This age. I finally took the big step and I moved out and I got my own stuff, and I brought my sister with
You
me.
got your own house.
The sister that
INDEPEND.
The sister that you argue with is the one.
Yep. I allowed her to come into my house.
So
right?
Okay.
My rent is $12.35. Okay. True indeed, she did give me $500 to move in, but I paid her right back.
Right.
She still holds that against me to this day. Oh, I gave you $500, this, that, and the third. She stayed with me. I moved in September. It's about to be September again. You know that. She finally moved out June. So from September to June, the most she's ever given me for rent, tissue, supplies. No. It was about $250. And then, mind you, she had a girlfriend move in. And I said, before the girlfriend even moved in, I said, look, The rent is $1,235. I need $600.
Right.
You're gonna be living here. It's just us two
Mhm.
adults
Yeah.
in here. You want to be treated like an adult.
Right.
This is what comes with it.
Yep.
And that's just rent.
Yeah, no electricity.
That's not water.
Yeah.
That's
cable.
not heat.
Yeah.
That's not the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Food. Yeah.
That's not food.
Right.
That's not you. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Like no.
Yeah,
That's
it's
an
just
extra
a midnight.
$200 after the $600.
Right.
Like I'm coming out of my pocket every month $1,235.
Plus all that.
And you're eating all my food that I'm
Yeah,
buying.
yeah.
Like
You got
you're
another
capable
kid.
enough
Yeah, you got
to
another
go
kid.
down to the welfare office
Right.
and get your own food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
$200. They'll gladly give you $200.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. My mom can't get food stamps no more. Go get food stamps.
Yeah.
Like, do that.
Yeah.
I just wish my sister would get a better view on life and everything. And
Like,
I
where's that-
hope one day she graduates.
Where's that? Where's she hasn't graduated?
No.
What's the entitlement comes from? Because that's a sense of entitlement for me to.
I don't know.
For me to make no, because you might
Really
like
don't
if I move into my brother's house, first thing I'm gonna be like, what do you need on rent? What do you need? He's not my father or my mother, so I'm not expecting him to. Although I might be like, hey, it's tight on me. Is it possible for you to, carry me for a couple of months, but I'll get it back to you? I mean, I understand that, but I don't understand.
It could have been even $300.
But I'm just saying,
Anything.
just anything like me and you. I understand that you working every day. You're not supposed to be taking care of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not your child. So what can I do to help you out?
Not only that, is she knew I was working. I don't have childcare.
That,
The least you could have did,
that,
so that way I could have more hours on my check.
all day long.
Just watch your needs.
Anything.
That's
why wouldn't you do it? Yeah.
That's it.
But that's what I'm asking.
And
Like
she
that.
couldn't even do that.
So are you looking at her generation saying like, damn, what the fuck happened? Because
Yeah.
because I look
Yes.
back at your generation. I look back all the generations like, damn, what
the
happened?
fuck happened?
Right. But you looking at her like, god damn, you can't even watch your niece. You eat my food.
Yep.
I got the air, the heat, all this other shit.
You're bathing in my water.
Everything.
You're
Yeah.
using my toiletry.
Everything.
You're fucking in my house.
Everything.
Like,
You're doing
get
it.
it
Hold on.
together.
You're doing
Like,
everything.
This ain't the whole,
You're doing
this is not Motel 6.
Hold on, you're doing everything as if you're
Like,
wrong.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Self-paying bills.
Exactly.
I need that. Like, hey, let me sign up for that.
Exactly.
One. Shit.
Did she pay you any money besides that first time
No.
that you paid her back?
Yeah, I said she gave me about $250. From September 2021 to June 2022,
Damn.
$250.
Where's she at now?
I don't know. Word on the street, she homeless. I don't know.
So my question to you is this.
No.
No, not that. It's something.
Oh.
But it could have been. I didn't think.
No.
I didn't know. I wouldn't even
No.
think of that because I figured it's over with anyway.
No.
I was shocked when you said you let her move in with you.
You're so grown. Figure it out yourself.
So this is a situation right here. Now so you say she might be on the streets, whatever. A lot of people are turning into you see those subscriptions on Snap.
Yep.
You see the OnlyFans,
Yep.
stuff like that. Now, what if you found just that she was doing that? She's 19 years old. She can do what the hell she want
Too late.
to do. Oh.
Too late.
What did you think?
You want to call me and my mother a whore, but you're doing all this? And we don't do
Somebody
that.
send you the link, or did somebody?
We see it. It's
She,
public.
she's advertising it.
Yeah. I love my sister and I wish nothing but the best for her, and I'm not talking shit about her, but baby, get it together. That's all I gotta say.
Well, but to me, I never met your sister, and I really don't know who she is. My deal is whatever you decide to do, just be safe. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
A lot of times people find themselves around. I'm not gonna ever put because I did a lot of stuff myself, and to judge a person, I don't understand why, especially females go into that life, but females find themselves in that lifestyle and do what they need to do. And I'm not gonna judge anybody for what they think they need to do.
Right.
But it's more out of life, and you can get a lot more out of life.
They just get that bug in their ear, like, you got a body, use it. Use what God gave you. And they take that and they get their first little 1,000. They're like, oh, all I gotta do is show a nipple?
Yeah.
All I gotta do is take a picture of my toe?
Yeah.
And they paying
And
like,
your sister
why
has a
not?
nice little body with a nice little complexion.
Why not? You know, my sister is gorgeous.
The problem with that whole scenario,
It's just I wish she would do better.
the problem, well, she knew better, she do better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people get into they minds a lot of different things, but I'm just saying, I always just say, like, you know, just be safe for what you do. You know, you're only gonna be young for so long. When that money run out, what you gonna do?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't wanna give you no more money. What you gonna do, man?
Not only that, but when you burn the bridges,
Burn the bridges.
what you gonna do?
What you gonna do, man?
You
Hello,
can't
I'm
keep
just saying you can't come back.
keep asking people.
Right.
Like,
And money can only take you so
You know?
far too. So you gotta. It's like you can think about life, you know. And I think about it like this, you know. What's more important to you right now, the love or the money? Because money gonna run out. Love gonna always be there. You burning bridges with people who truly love you. You know what I'm saying? Unconditional love.
unconditional as fuck.
Right. And you want to burn those bridges for money? Because all these motherfuckers around you right now, if you got a couple of bucks in your pocket, fucking with you because you got a couple of bucks in your pocket. As soon as that shit run up, they
Because
gone.
you got a car, or you got a place to go.
They, you know,
Anything.
Yeah. You
Anything.
good now.
Right.
As soon as you can't do it, they gonna be like, fuck
Exactly.
you. You know, so.
They gonna find a
He's probably ignoring your text right now
Ron,
because
can you
he's.
turn the air off? Or down a little bit, or up, or something?
Yeah, she's nipping out.
Literally, you gon' nipples got hard in the camera. I was like, I swear to God, I told my mom today, I was like, Mom, I'm finna wear this shirt. I hope my nipples get cut off.